If we can. All right. So we are live, my friend. So hopefully this will get the notifications this time. Hey, what is up, everybody? This is John from Magic Tech Review. How are you guys doing tonight? And in tonight's video, we're going to be going live with CV Tech. What's up, my friend?
Not much, man. How's it going?
Chilling, man. We're going to be talking about Hurricane Florence. We're going to be talking a little bit about the iPhone 8 being recalled. We're going to talk about a variety of things: the blue phones, the BLU VIVo 11 Plus, how everybody's loving on this blue phone now, but they were hating on them just a little bit ago. Yeah. So I don't know, stuff like that. So So what's going on, man? If you want to talk for a little bit, I actually got to get Lil John's nuggets out real quick.
Oh, not a whole lot, y'all. It's good to be live. Good to see y'all. Let's try to share this out because it's apparently notifications are not going through. This is our second time going live, and I still did not get notified that he went live. So share this out to whatever platform and all that goodness. So yeah, we're going to be discussing the hurricane coming through, direct path. Talk about the BLU VIVo 11 Plus. About how everybody hated them a month ago, and now they're like the best thing on earth. So Storm Chaser says he didn't get. Yeah, I didn't get it again, man. I didn't get notified again. So maybe it'll just trickle. People will just trickle in here and there, and who knows? I didn't get it again, so we'll see what happens.
Yep. Well, what can you do? I guess the show must go on for a little bit at least.
Yeah, YouTube's stubborn.
They are, man. They are. Maybe they have a backlog of notifications. I don't know, dude. I wish I knew how this thing worked. I swear I do.
So do I, man.
All right. So, anyways, just besides that, man. So, being in a state of emergency, man, this hurricane thing, man. I mean, are you worried at all?
Nope. I mean, I'm wanting to be right in the middle of it. So, I mean, we were talking about earlier about, me elaborating on my plan. My plan right now is to be in the middle of it. My plan is to drive down to the coast. As of right now, the path of this storm is going to hit landfall somewhere between Wilmington and Topsail Beach. And I'm planning on getting in that area. I'm planning on getting in that area, doing some hurricane coverage, some hurricane footage, being right there in the middle of everything. People says I'm stupid. People think that I'm dumb for doing it, but life's a risk. So I mean, you might as well take them.
There you go, man. Yeah. I mean, it's something to definitely break up the monotony, man. Sometimes life can get a little.
You cut out a little bit there, man. We couldn't hear what you're saying.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. But yeah, man, I wasn't expecting a hurricane this fast, man. Honestly, this is like pretty fast into the hurricane. I know we're supposed to be in like the full swing of hurricane season. It just doesn't seem like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. What do you think? You think there's a lot more of them?
Yeah, well, there's 3 out there, and there's a 4th one that's a potential, like a 10% chance. It's not really far off the coast, but this is a 10% chance. And the other one they're talking about supposed to stay south between North and South America. And the biggest one right now is, of course, there's some towards Hawaii. And I don't know much about them, but I do know about the one that's going to be impacted my area. And like Storm Chaser said there, me and CV has some chasing experience for storms. Exactly. And Storm Chasers will be chasers. Exactly. Storm Chaser 92. it's a lifestyle, it's a risk, it's a chance. I mean, things can happen, bad things can happen, but you get in your car every single day and fire it up, bad things can happen. So I mean, I know people says, well, there's no reason to deliberately go into the path of disaster, but why not?
True, true, true. Dang man. So I mean, let's go ahead.
Becca S says, I'm not one to do all that. My motto was God gave me fear for a reason. Well, yeah, that's true. And I'm thinking about going, and my anxiety level is already rising. My anxiety level, because you never know what's going to happen. I mean, I could come back with a total lost car. I mean, a tornado can come through and, that'd be it. But, I figure whatever.
Hello, I didn't know you were on. What's up, David B? What's going on, man? What's going on,
Yeah.
Tap Out King?
Yeah, David B. Nobody knew we were on because notification didn't go out. Let us know if y'all got if you got notified or not, or if you came here from Discord. Yes, Chaser Vlogs. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's throwing out a bunch of memes, man, and all that. It's kind of a weird one.
So we got 16 watching right now, so I'm glad it's kind of it could be one of those things where it's just taking a little bit of time to get everything out. So it's all good.
True, true, true. I mean, people are piling on in, so that's nice. At least that we're getting a little bit of traction. Hey, that's pretty good for 17 people without getting notifications.
Exactly.
Shit, I've had notifications go out and nobody watched. So,
What's
I
up?
mean, that was when I was. Go ahead.
What's up? What's up, Alan Osborne?
Oh yeah, guys, if you are new to this channel or new to the stream, that is CV Tech in the car there, the guy in the car
Right
with
here.
glasses. Yes, please subscribe to him. And that is Little John you see in the background.
Yo, I'm only 48 subs away from 16,000. Just a mere 48 subs from 16,000, y'all.
Man, that's amazing. Can you imagine if all 16,000 subscribers got notified of your videos?
I know that would be like you couldn't read comments anymore. That's for sure.
Yeah, you can try.
But yeah, I will also let y'all know and keep y'all informed about what I'm planning on doing. Also, I'll probably do a lot of periscoping as well. Which if I go live myself tonight, I will discuss all of that in my live stream. I won't take up all that time here. Um, so yeah, Becca, by looking up phone videos, awesome. Well, Becca S, be sure you're subscribed to me and Magic Tech Review. That would really be helpful.
Yeah, we're usually always talking about phones, but obviously, Florence in a state of emergency is really an important topic right now. But if you want to switch gears, we can talk about the blue for a minute. How everybody's loving on the blue right now.
This might not go well with a lot of people. What I got to say about this, but I don't care. Y'all know that I've always been a fan of blue. I've had blue devices. I've stood up for blue when everybody called them trash and garbage phones and the so-called food stamp phone that I cannot stand to hear. And here in the last couple of weeks, whenever Blue released that new BLU VIVo 11 Plus, it was like everybody had to grab it. Everybody was like, "Oh, this is the best. This is the best phone for the price." And it's like everybody went from trashing Blue, which they've been trashing Blue since for years, all I can remember, to
Oh yeah, I
now
don't
it's
like
like,
blue. I definitely don't like blue.
yeah. So I mean, you hated Blue. Most people hated Blue. I always gave Blue a chance because I'm always kind of that underdog. You know what I'm saying? I go for the underdog.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like everybody is like all up in Blue, but how long will it take before they're back off? They're back down to the bottom again. According to everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, at least with ZTE, I think they were putting out great products all along. They did have their, you know, bad products here and there, but I don't know. Blue products to me have just always been kind of subpar, not great,
Oh
especially the
yeah.
ones that you get at Walmart and Target
Mm-hmm.
and Best Buy or whatever. Now, don't
Mm-hmm.
mind the ones that are like, two, three, $400, $500. I'm talking about the budget range, the $100 phones, the $80, phones. They're just subpar to me, and they've always been like that. And I'm don't get me wrong, I love a budget phone. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm a ZTE fan. I have no chance or choice but to love budget phones sometimes. But their budget range just seems like, they overheat. They give you two batteries because their battery just doesn't last. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean, it's like, the ones that you buy at Walmart, you mean they charge $80, $100 for them. They got 1 gigabyte of RAM, 8 gigabytes of storage, running an old version of Android. A lot of those are phones that really you wouldn't really buy. However, if you want, I want to go ahead and say this here. If you want a budget boss for $150 or less, and if you want to give Blue a try, go with the Blue Vivo XL3 Plus. I can't say enough how good that I've actually received two security updates on that phone. I got one. I powered it on today. Got an update to I think July or August. I think it's the August security patch, and it is $149. I want to say it is. It's the Blue Vivo. Be sure if you look it up, it's the XL3 Plus. They got an XL3. There's a smaller phone that runs Oreo. The Plus runs Nougat, which I could give a care less what operating system is running. But it's the Blue Vivo XL3 Plus, and that phone is a boss for around $150.
Yeah. Yeah, just like me selling those blue phones, man. I feel bad even suggesting those phones because like they're sitting right there next to me, and everybody's like, "How about these blue phones?" I'm like, "Oh, stay away, stay away, stay away," because I know people are just gonna come back and return them. Like literally, they come back and return them all the time.
Well, myself personally, looking over a lot of the Blue phones, I know what phones I would recommend and what phones I wouldn't recommend from Blue. Brian P says, "Will you be hit by the hurricane?" I'm hoping to be right in the middle of it, but yeah, I'm in the direct path of it.
Mm,
April Dubs, I just refreshed my subscription feed and I saw that you were live. I jumped on so fast because I've been missing your lives. Yes, nobody is really right now is really getting notified. Thankfully, 25 is our think 20 think 25 is watching.
right? That's man. That shows like that shows some dedication, man. I'm so grateful for you guys. That hell, we don't even need to get notifications out, and we still got 25 watching.
Yeah,
That's
man.
dope, man. Just imagine if notifications were out, we'd probably have like 50 to 75 in here.
And
So
also, I'm not trying to get off topic here, but I'm using NetBuddy right now on my Galaxy S7. I've used 600 plus gigs on NetBuddy, and I have not, and it really means unlimited, uncapped, unthrottled speeds. You see, the stream looks good.
yeah, guys, and actually, me, CV Tech, Mill Hustles, and the LGB20 user HD, we're all in the path of the hurricane. At least we're in the state of emergencies. The three state emergencies right now are South Carolina, North Carolina, and Virginia. So we all four of us basically are in the states where the supposedly this thing is going to hit. Man, oh, I gotta tell everybody before because I'm about to break out some soda here. I was doing water for like 3 or 4 days, man, and let me tell you, man, I got the biggest headache I can imagine. I was doing the water thing, and I felt great, for like 3 days. Oh my god, dude, this headache just like came on me so fast, and like I felt like I was in a daze, dude. It felt like somebody hit me over the head or punched me in the face, and I couldn't even think, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it was that freaking caffeine, man. Oh, I didn't know caffeine was such a powerful
Oh yeah.
powerful thing over your brain, dude. I was like, because I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna drink water, blah blah blah, and I've just been drinking water, what I'm saying, which I'm still drinking water and soda, basically at the same time now. I'm not just drinking soda like I was, but so I
Well,
still got my water, but dude, I did
the way
not know that. I did not know caffeine was like that, bro.
yeah, it is, and like Samuel said, caffeine headache. That's exactly what it is, and I believe, and everybody, I believe that in moderation, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean,
Yeah.
I know, I mean, every time that y'all see me at live, y'all see me with a Mellow Yellow, but it's not like I'm drinking Mellow Yellow 24 hours a day. You're probably thinking I'm drinking Mellow Yellow 24 hours a day. That's not the case.
Mm.
I always have it with me when I'm out because I just do, it's just my thing,
Yeah.
And also, Brian P said, "Will the LG V20 ever get Oreo?" I don't know. Supposed to get it not in August, and I haven't seen it yet on my LG V20, so who knows?
Yeah. Yeah, but that
Yes,
caffeine,
caffeine
dude, I
is
didn't know. Like, sorry.
yeah, caffeine is a very powerful thing, and it's just like nicotine. Nicotine, no better. Nicotine, if you stop cold turkey, my goodness, you're gonna have all kinds of withdrawals, irritation, headaches. You're gonna be pissed off at the world. So yeah,
Well, yeah, I mean, I do 3 milligrams now, so I'm getting low, really low. This is like pretty much the lowest you can have now on the nicotine level because it starts off like 24, 12, or 24, 18, 12, 6, 3, and then 0 nicotine. So I'm down to 3 right now on what I'm vaping right now. So I'm pretty good on that. So because I
is it
vaped to 6, dude, and I was like,
is
whoa,
it
that shit.
it is it 3% or is it 3 milligrams?
3 milligrams.
So that's what, like, what would that be? Would that be like 1.3%?
No, that'd be it'd be 0.3%. Like your typical cigarette has 2.4%. So this is 0.3%.
So that's 24 milligrams. 2.4%, 24 milligrams.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
jewel, the jewel that I'm using is 5%. So
That's
that's
crazy.
that's like 50 milligram.
There is such a thing as caffeine. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know there was such a thing as caffeine withdrawal, dude. I was just, I've never
Yeah.
experienced it. I've always either, drank Monsters or, and then I noticed that, I couldn't really drink Monsters anymore because my heart would be palpitating and whatever. So I was like, yeah, let me, just drink Coca-Cola, soda, whatever, and I'll be all right. Do a little coffee here and there. But then
Oh
I
yeah.
cut that out, dude. I was like, whoa, man, that was, oof. You.
Yeah, I mean them. I love the energy drinks, but the medication that I'm on, the last time I drank a Red Bull, a small Red Bull. I want to say about 4 years ago, and
Uh-huh.
I was coming home from South Carolina, um, late one night, and I was tired, so I got me a Red Bull and chugged it. Halfway home, my face turned as red as a mater. I mean, it was as red
Wow.
as a mater. My heart was racing. I felt like I was going to pass out. My head felt like it was going to explode. So the medication that I'm on, I can't drink energy drinks because it really affects me really much.
Okay.
Shadow Nick says, is ATT prepaid good? Yeah, yeah. They're just like Cricket, pretty much. It's just prices are different. Phones are different, but you get full speeds instead of being 8 megabit capped.
Yeah, Cricket, man, with their pricing right now is just really, really, really ticking me off a lot.
Yeah, man, Cricket's pricing. I mean, I guess Cricket figures, they're on the AT&T network. They're getting better coverage than like T-Mobile or Boost Mobile, or Metro or Boost Mobile. So they don't got to give away phones for cheap for people to actually just come over to their company. That's my thought on the whole deal. I don't know if I could be wrong, but
Mhm. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm actually gonna go on a different account that I'm subscribed to my channel and see what. Okay, let's see here. Subscriptions. Okay.
Signal Carol says still using the Juul. Been 2 weeks, no cigarettes. Also, we'll see. I still smoke cigarettes, it's just not as much as I used to. I've been using this. I mean, honestly, there's really no difference between the big vapes and the little e-cig pens. Both of them have the same nicotine. Both of them have the same thing. It's just, they're bigger. They put out more, vapor production. They had different. You can choose your level of nicotine and
Yeah.
your different flavor choices. But really, an e-cig's an e-cig.
True, but an e-cigarette though, you are gonna run out, and then you do
Oh
have to
yeah.
go out and buy
Oh yeah.
another like this right here. I'm not like this right here. This tank right here. I think I have about 6 to 8 milliliters of juice in here. So this can last me a good 2 or 3 days if I fill it up all the way to the top, and then
Oh
I can
yeah.
just let this drain, and then I can just put more in it. The battery's rechargeable, so it's not like it's not like I just have to let it go and then just throw it out, and then go buy another one. And then when that happens, obviously you pull out your pack of cigarettes and you start smoking. So,
Okay, I want to answer this question here. Tap Out King says, I heard NetBuddy slow you down when you use it a lot. I've used over 600 gigs so far this month, and I've not seen any slowdowns. I'm on NetBuddy right now, actually, and I've not seen any slowdowns, no caps, nothing. 600 gigs.
hey,
We lost you, John. I think we lost John.
hold on. You without weakening work the camera. Just give me 1 second. Camera problem. Uh oh. This is terrible. No.
What happened to you, man?
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
But all I see is the MTR logo.
I don't know, man. Okay, there we go. Ooh, this
There,
camera's terrible. Ooh.
uh,
Oh my god, this is my camera for my laptop. Hold on. I'm trying to change I don't know why my camera just said it just like crapped out on me. There we go. Ooh. That was weird, dude. It just like all of a sudden just camera's just like whoop. No sir. That was weird.
there we go.
All right. So apparently I'm back, but my camera looks weird.
So I
I
think
don't know what's going on.
So I think you was shouting out for super chat there. Last thing we heard from you, man.
Yeah, definitely. I want to definitely give a shout out to April. Says I've been learning so much from all of you. Thank you so much, sweetheart. And that goes directly to Little John and to the family to put food on the table and equipment. But right now it's just basically food on the table for us. So thank you so much for that donation of $10. Super chats is definitely wide open. Thank you so much.
They're very helpful.
Let me see. Have you guys used the dark mode on YouTube? I haven't. I have it on the iPhone SE. I don't have it on my Android yet.
Yeah, I haven't. I got it on my iPhone, but I don't have it on my Android yet.
So, April, what have you learned from us specifically? Like, what kind of video have you watched, or that you've kind of learned from us? I'd like to know, like, what videos you really like from us. That'd be a great help, actually.
Yeah, because we're always here trying our best to help y'all out. I mean, that's what we're here for, Try to be as helpful as possible. What do you think about the ZT Avid 4? I would leave it alone, personally.
Let's see here. ZT Avid 4. That's the one from Consumer Cellular. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, it's just not. Yeah,
It's still rocking the 480p display I'm wanting to say, and the same 1.1 quad core 210 weak processor. And honestly, I mean, I can't in good conscience say, yeah, it's a good phone, go grab it, because I would be lying.
true. But for $60 for an elderly person that's not going to really
Oh
use
yeah,
it for much, I
yeah.
could say, yeah, that's all right. But for somebody that's going to be like a power user or anything like that, no, probably not. But for somebody that's just starting off on Android,
No, yeah,
sure.
definitely.
You're probably gonna want more though. You know, that'd be a good starter. I'm not gonna say that'd be a good starter. Not
Yeah.
just for old people, not just for young people. It'd be a good like starter phone, you know, but you're gonna definitely want some more, some more punch and some more, you know, power and some more processing power and some more memory
Now,
eventually.
now, if you're coming from an iPhone and buy a ZTE, it may turn you away from Android altogether. So, if you're coming from an iPhone and you want to try out Android and you want to buy a phone like that, that might turn you away from Android for good. So, I would, yeah, the LG Risto 2 is a lot better than the Avid 4 Becca S. The Risto 2 is a lot better phone. I had the LG Tribute Dynasty on Boost Mobile, which is the exact same phone as the Aristo 2, and I can say it's a pretty good phone. It's got a lot better display, a lot better. It's got a lot better management. It's just a better cameras. It's a lot better phone. A lot better phone.
And guys, if you hear a lot of background stuff, that's just little John. He's just having a ball back there, playing with his various toys, clapping his hands, banging
Having a
against
good
the
time.
walls, having a good time. So it's just me. It's just me and little John at the house right now. So hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He's a good kid though. Definitely, man. Love him to death. So and he's my son, obviously. So um my wife isn't here at the moment, so she usually tries to take care of him and put him in the bath while I'm doing the live streams. But hey, it just wasn't the case right now. But I did definitely want to go live with y'all. So just to keep that in mind, if you hear background noises or something screeching in the background, that is little John. So he's lurking in the back. Yeah. So hey guys, leave them likes, man. I see 38 people watching now. So that's amazing for not getting any notifications. Who got a notif? Did anybody get a notification, or has everybody just been lurking on YouTube and all of a sudden just happened to come across my live stream tonight?
And while we're waiting on that, I want to say that I'm 48 subscribers away from 16,000. So if you're in the stream, you're not subscribed to the guy sitting in the car with the shades on called CV Tech, head over to my channel, hit that subscribe button and that bell. It'll really help me out, and I'd really appreciate it a ton. And also, while we're waiting, after this stream here, I'm gonna be going live myself, and I'll be covering a lot of this hurricane stuff, a lot of stuff dealing with these but more budget phones that are really becoming more or becoming just as good as flagship phones for ordinary everyday use. So, also you got a super chat there, John.
I see that. I see that. Thank you for the dollar donation. Random videos. So it looks like you got a a PlayStation logo. Oh man, come on, man. Nintendo. It's all about the Nintendo, but I'll forgive it because you gave me $1. Thank you so much for that.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, I am falling in love with that new Spider-Man red PS4 this out. I'm telling you, I'm not a PS4 fan, but if that thing came to Xbox, I would lay it away and grab that sucker. Take Twan B says, "How can I stop my ear from discharge? Go to the doctor." So that's the only thing I can tell you. I had to go to the doctor for my ear the other day, and because I was deaf, literally in my left ear, and I had to go to the doctor, and it was a little bit painful. Had some pain, some painful moments, but I will go to the doctor. That don't sound too good.
No, definitely not.
You're very welcome there, Becca S.
So it says looking up on YouTube, saw you were live. So yeah, apparently people were just looking up on YouTube and saw I was live. So there you have it. Um, man. So yo, this hurricane, man, like power outages are I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if it's just me and the wife, but it's me, the wife, and Little John. And Little John, let me tell you, he depends on a lot of his electronics to, kind of just function basically. That's what he does. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we take care of him and we, play with him and everything like that. But one of his things that he loves to do is just play on his tablet, play on his phone, use the Wi-Fi. So this hurricane coming, knocking out the power, they might knock out the power for a couple days. I don't know how long the power. So I'm not really worried about so much about physical damage because I live pretty much in a brick apartment building. So not really worried about that. How far is the hurricane from you? Well, it's in the Atlantic.
It's still over, probably over 1,500 miles away still. I mean, a lot can happen between now and Thursday when it's supposed to be a couple hundred miles from the North Carolina, Wilmington area. So a lot can change between here and Thursday. I mean, we're talking about it like it's like right on the coast right now. It's still way out there in the Atlantic. So I mean, a lot can happen in 4 days. It can, I mean, all it takes is for a high pressure system to come down from the west, go off the coast, push it out to sea, never even come close to the U.S. Or then again, it could smack right into it. We don't know yet. It's best to be prepared early. But until you know a definite thing, it's not too much to be worried about. And that's just my take on it.
Yeah, I mean, I would say don't stock up on a whole bunch of freezer stuff because if you buy a whole bunch of freezer stuff, it's all going to go bad basically. Once your power goes out or whatever, and even if 1 or 2 hours, it'll go out, and then you're just basically stuck with a freezer with a whole bunch of food that's bad. So,
I mean, see where I live at in North Carolina, even if it did come straight through North Carolina and came straight through my area, it would weaken a lot to where it wouldn't really be that much of an issue. Um, you might have some strong winds, a lot of rain, but as far as any damage, it'll be very, very minimal. But I'm planning on going to the coast about a day before it hits and get some good coverage and some good footage and a lot of live streaming, from it. So it all depends on the financial state of everything, if that even happens or not yet.
Yeah, I'm right on the coast actually. I'm 5 minutes away from literally 5 minutes away from the coast. So like yeah, I can like walk to the beach, no problem. With like I said, about a 10-minute walk and I'm at the beach. So it's a little bit more kind of dangerous where I'm at right now. I don't tell people where exactly I live at, but that's my situation. And the lights around here just, man, it's a little bit of a heavy rainstorm and they go out. So a hurricane, yeah, it'll definitely, the power's gonna go out no matter what. Like it's 100% guaranteed.
Yeah, luckily the area that I live in, we can go through a major ice storm and still not lose power. It's
Wow.
weird. It's weird. The lines that I'm on are extremely reliable, and we went through back in 2001 when we had that major ice storm. We lost power for maybe 30 minutes, and everybody else lost power for like 2 weeks. Um, so yeah, I'm about 3 hours, 3.5 hours from Wilmington. So that where it's supposed to make landfall as of right now. The actual area right now that it's supposed to hit is the Wilmington Topsail Beach area, which is about 3 hours, 3.25 hours away. So it's not a bit, but so oh yeah. See, about to chase a hurricane? Absolutely, I do crazy stuff like that all the time. Um,
Sean better
I,
pack up. Yikes. I mean,
um,
where am I gonna go? It's just
yeah,
I don't
I
know.
mean,
It's
it's
just
kind of like
it's
hunker
not.
down, and
Mm-hmm.
I used to live in the Fayetteville, North Carolina, and Fort Bragg. Been there many times. Been there many times.
But yeah, during Hurricane Joaquin, actually, we lost power for like 7 days. I don't know, it was like 5 or 7 days. So yeah,
Wow.
yeah, that was a nightmare. But
I remember. Do you remember what? Do you remember Hurricane Hugo back in 89?
I mean, I was what? I was 8 years old, so not really.
I remember it. I remember school shutting down. That is the strongest hurricane that came um, straight through like the all of North Carolina was completely shut down. When Hurricane Hugo came through back I think in 88, 89. That was one of the worst ones that I can remember.
Hmm. I'll actually show you. I actually have a video of me filming filming the East Coast where right where I'm at or whatever. So I'll show you guys that. Just on my phone or whatever, real quick. I'm gonna search it up. But what? So iPhone 8, they actually have some recalls or whatever. It's like it's a lot actually. It's a big recall, and it makes the phone shut off and restart, and it could shut off and not even turn back on. So it's kind of weird. I wanted to touch on
But
that real quick.
iPhones are flagship, man. That ain't supposed to happen on flagship phones.
Of course not, ever.
I mean, these $1,000 phones ain't supposed to have them problems. Huh. This goes to show you right there that because you buy $1,000 phone, you ain't immune to it just crapping out on you.
So yeah, there right here. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Oh yeah, that used to be my that's funny. That used to be my intro right there. The Magic Network. Those man, it's crazy how you get to know people and how you get to collaborate with people, and then they stop even messing. But right there, that is 5 minutes from where I'm at right there. So that's walking distance, guys. So that's the East Coast. So yeah, I am definitely not in a good spot for this thing to come through or whatever. So yeah, there you have it. That's when the last hurricane that hit or whatever. That was a little bit before. Like that was a couple days. I was just out there filming a little bit of stuff and talking. So yep, there you go.
Yeah, and
Boy, boy, boy.
and people think that I'm crazy about wanting to go like down to the coast to be in the middle of it like this here. See, this ain't my first time doing this. I went down several years back during it was a tropical storm, and I was right in the middle of it, and it was pretty awesome. I found it very enjoyable. This is back before. Actually, it was. I want to say it was back before I even started doing YouTube. Because I wasn't even doing YouTube when I went down to Myrtle. I went down to Myrtle Beach actually, and it was supposed to make landfall around 5 a.m. Right at Myrtle Beach, like the eye of the storm in Myrtle Beach, but it shifted northward, and I got the outer edge of it, which made me mad. But so this ain't my first time doing this, but this is supposed to be a
Mhm.
lot stronger. I mean, I mean, the one that I was in before was a tropical storm, 70-mile-an-hour winds. It's supposed to be like 130, 120, 130-mile-an-hour winds when it's supposed to hit. So that's a lot stronger than and you got all these evacuation, it's mandatory stuff like that. There's ways around all that. Um, that's the biggest thing. So. I mean, yeah. I'm south of Fort Bragg, NC. Our area still recovering from Hurricane Matthew. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I hate the devastation and the destruction that these natural disasters bring. That's why I hate to say that that I get it that I find it thrilling because I know it brings devastation, and I don't like the part of that. I wish that never happened. Um, and so I don't want anybody to think, well, I'm just no. I mean, it's really bad, but I mean, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
True, true. Hey, Big John Tech Reviews, what's going on, buddy? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, somebody mentioned up here, can't you just move a little bit inland and get a hotel? I don't have money to do that, man. I don't have money to take my family out and not go to work and you know what I'm saying and spend on a hotel for 3 or 4 days or whatever. That's just not in
Yeah,
the budget. It's not, that's just
yeah. See, that's
something
kind of where I'm
you
at
got to
right now.
plan for.
That's kind of where I'm at right now. I want to go down, but I want to go down and stay for a couple of days. But right now, financially, I mean, my YouTube revenue dropped 50% overnight. So right now, I'm having to think about my budget, having to think about money and my responsibilities, before I make any kind of last minute decisions on what I want to do about, going down there and trying to, cover this thing.
Yeah.
That's why I wish I was part of like a news crew. I would love that so much, man. Um, I mean, if push comes to shove, I got a trunk. I can sleep in the trunk. I mean, it won't be the first time I've ever done it. I slept in my trunk many times. Why did my revenue drop? No views. Not getting no views, y'all.
Yep. So watch this man. Watch this man's content. What's up there, Rock the Tech guy? How are you doing? Jason Branch says our town is in panic mode. Oh yeah, my town will be in panic mode here very very soon. I mean we're already in a state of emergency, so people are buying stuff up now that they said state of emergency. So I will be putting out some more coverage on that. Like I'm going to show you guys like the stores how they go bare or whatever. They always do. All the shelves go bare. Um, I mean, flashlights. People buy up all the flash. Man, it's great for business. Let me tell you that a hurricane coming through is great for business, for batteries, flashlights, candles, anything you could
Anything.
think of. Anything you could think of that's like radios. And people are gonna. I guarantee when I go because I'm gonna work at Target tomorrow. I'm scheduled to work at Target tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday. But I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna go to work Thursday because I don't. I don't. It's probably gonna be here like bearing down on us. And
Well,
Target's just gonna have to shove it if that's the case, because I'm not going.
actually, from what I've seen, I mean, and if this projection trajectory is true, if it don't move, and if it stays in the same path that it's moving in right now, Thursday is supposed to be about 200 miles off the shore of Wilmington. So I don't know how that'll affect your area,
Mhm.
but yeah, I mean, I'm planning on going to Walmart after tonight, after my live stream and all like that. I'm gonna go look at some power banks and stuff of that nature because if I do go, I know there's gonna be no power down at the coast. There's gonna be, I mean,
Yeah.
even in a hotel, whatever, there's gonna be no power. It's gonna all be down. So I'm gonna need power banks. I'm gonna need all. I mean, I got several already, but I'm gonna need a bunch of gear for this.
See, even Little John's nervous. Little John, you nervous, huh, buddy? Here.
What about an hour from Wilmington? Okay, Jason Branch.
What's going on there, Kenneth Marlin? What's going on? Thank you for
Uh,
joining.
yeah. April says I have been with Cricket since 2016. Then she says, then I found you guys. Awesome, awesome. What's up, Kenneth?
Yeah, I really like the video that I put out earlier, man, with the Cricket Wireless thing. So if y'all have not watched that, I didn't want to go live because I didn't really want to kill the views on that thing. And it seems like a lot of people are actually watching that video. So thank you guys for I got like 280 views on that thing.
Kenneth Marlin, don't feel bad. Probably half the people here did not get notified.
Yep. So there you go. It hasn't killed my video yet then. Hey, maybe they watched the video and then they came here. I think that's what a lot of people are
Yeah,
saying.
there you
So
go.
that's good.
Cause I did get notified that you put that video out. So that can make it even better. People, watching that and seeing your live and all that kind of goodness.
And then yep, and then if you got interrupted, please go back. I see a lot of comments too, man. 47 comments actually on the video, and I only put that thing out maybe what like an hour ago. That's nice, man. Thank you for that. Um,
April says you all break things down so well and just like that's what I'm a firm believer in seeing what's on my mind, seeing things the way it is. I don't want to code anything, sugarcoat nothing. I want to be real. I don't want to be known as a puppet to where I feel like that I have to follow some kind of trend or follow some kind of script to set, to make that's just that's what I want to always be. I always want to be upfront and honest with everybody.
mm,
It's not always popular, but. it's truth. You know what I'm saying?
True, true. All right, there we go. There we go, Little John. Little John was wanting to.
After
MTR,
six,
will your Walmart be looted during the hurricane? I don't know about looted. I mean, I work at Target, so I'll definitely show you guys because they're gonna come to Target and Walmart. So I'll definitely show you guys what it looks like.
after six
Mm,
months of talking about me getting the S9 Plus and finally getting it on Friday or sometime this week. Okay.
that's what's up. Let me see here. I think somebody asked about cricket. Somebody asked about cricket. Eh. If you sorry if I missed your question, you can ask it again. I just can't really scroll up right now. Laptop's acting funky.
At least the stream seems pretty clear tonight, man.
Yep, yep. Definitely, definitely.
I mean, how much data have you used on NetBuddy so far? So far, man. It's curious.
At least 100 or 200 gigs.
So you've used 100, 200 gigs. I've used 600 gigs without any issues. Did you lose
Mm,
power in your house? No, I'm not lost no power. I mean, what do you mean? Did you lose power in your house? Why would I lose power?
yeah, we're not in the hurricane. Yeah, it's next
Yeah,
week it'll be here, or
well,
I should say
no,
this week.
actually, in 4 days, it's supposed to
4
be. I mean,
days.
it's still about 1,000 miles out in the Atlantic. I mean, we're not like right in the middle of it right now. I mean, you think it would be just clear and no rain if it was right here?
Let's see. I have Verizon, and my wife has Cricket, and her service is better. I'm about to port over after unlocking my G6 Play. You don't have to. You don't have to unlock if it's Verizon. It should be already unlocked.
So let's just talk a little bit about cricket and their deals or like like thereof on deals.
Oh
And
yeah,
what you
man.
and what you will and we'll kind of get off this hurricane talk right now because we kind of done run it in the ground.
Yeah,
Um,
true.
what would you like? What kind of phones would you want to see? What's like a reasonable price for the E5 Super or the Stylo 4? Those phones that are like really nice, good budget phones that are still priced way too high.
I mean, I half the price. I'd say half the price, definitely. Like the Moto E5 Super right now is $180. There's no reason it should be $90. That's it. You know what I'm saying? If not less. The LG Stylo 4 is at $200. Like,
I,
how is it? Go ahead.
no, go ahead. I would just like I know.
Yeah, yeah. And then like Metro PCS right now, they're selling it for 79 with a port in. So it's like it's half the price.
Well, you gotta look at this here. I mean, you look at the Samsung Galaxy J7 Refined, the 2018 version on Boost Mobile is selling for 229.
Mm,
Best Buy is selling it for 199 and Walmart is selling it for 149. And I think as of right now, boostmobile.com, Boost Mobile in-store poured in promotion is free. You got a phone that costs $230 and Boost Mobile is allowing free that phone for free in a port in. As
yeah.
long I guess the deal is still there, but I mean, it's just so sad that the Supra, was 179, poured in was 179, then they lowered it to 129 for a short time. Now it's back up to 179. I mean, everybody can't afford, I mean, when they're wanting to pour it out, I mean, the majority of people, whenever they're porting out, they don't care how the service is. They're caring about phone prices. You
Yeah.
know,
Like
I mean,
on Metro,
somebody,
it's $50, bro.
yeah, I mean, Metro, they hear, well, here's the E5 Super, here's the E5 Super on Cricket, here's the E5 Plus on Metro. Both of them are the same exact phone. Well, I'd rather pay $50 for the E5 Plus on Metro. So guess where they're going to go and pour it out to? Metro,
Right.
because they don't care about the service as much as they care about the phone. You know, I mean, even though their service might suck, most people care about the phone and the price of the phone.
Mhm.
And whenever they see the 180 price tag plus 25 to activate plus tax
That's what
plus
I'm
the
saying. Like
plan,
it's because it's going to be $25 anyway to activate on top. So Like, why not just kind of incorporate? I mean, you're already gonna get 20. So if you could do this, you could do $50, right? Or whatever, you're still gonna get 25 for the activation fee. So they're still winning. You know what I'm saying? I
I
mean,
mean,
what's the Go
I mean,
ahead.
if they sold the phone for $50, then plus 25, that right there 75. Then if they make you get the max plan of $60 a month for the first month, like Metro does, you're looking at
Hmm.
50 plus 25 plus 60, and that ain't counting your taxes. So you're still looking at what 150 after it's all said and done with. But whenever you got a price tag of 180 plus 180 plus 25 plus your plan plus your taxes, I mean you're going to pay what 260, 270 out the door.
Yep, and
I mean that
that's only including 1 month of service, and then you got to
exactly.
turn right around and give them another $60. Like, why not do this? Why not price it at $50? If you pay 2 months in advance, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say, all right, if you want it for $50, you got to pay 2 months. You know, I mean,
Exactly.
50, then 60, 60. That's 120. That'll put you at 170. You know what I'm saying? But you'll have 2 months already paid off. You
Well,
know?
170 plus 25 for activation plus tax. So still,
Yeah.
I mean, still a little over $200. You got a great phone and you're going to get 2 months of service
Hmm.
and you're set to go. I don't know
Right.
why cricket. I don't know why cricket. I mean, I'm really
Yeah.
surprised. I mean, that's why people like going to like places like Best Buy or Walmart and try to find cricket phones because they know they can activate them online where they ain't got to pay that fee for activation.
Yeah,
You
because
know, they
people are telling me in that video, like, "Hey, man, well, just buy it online, buy it at Best Buy." Like, they shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have
exactly.
to do. You shouldn't have to like go through all these loops and things and secrets and tips. Like, literally, people should just want to go into your store and purchase a phone and could walk out with something that's decent for a decent price. Like, because you're gonna go into the Cricket Wireless and you're gonna see the free phones, but the free phones are just they're pretty much I hate to say it like this, but they're pretty much garbage, man. Or
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Or not they're just not nothing that people are gonna be like excited about. They're not gonna run home and tell everybody, oh man, I got this phone for free at Cricket Wireless. Look at this thing. Like, no, man, those phones are just like they're okay. They'll get you by, but they're not anything to, smile about, or they're not anything to write home about. So it's
And
just like,
nothing to smile about. Exactly. I mean,
right.
now is the E5 Cruise is this still free and imported into cricket, or are they?
It is. It
It is.
is. It
So,
is. Yeah.
so honestly, that's probably your. I mean, if you want to put into cricket and not spend a dime on a phone, the E5 Cruise would probably be your best bet because the E5 Cruise, is, to most people would be a
Yeah.
really, really good phone.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but man, E5 Cruise compared to like a Motor E5, like it should not be $180 difference.
I
Like, that's
agree, man.
crazy.
I
You
100% agree.
should be able to throw $60, $70, even $100 at them and be like, hey man, I want to get that better phone. Okay, here you go. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want people getting on your network and having not having a great experience, and then be like, oh well, I hate cricket. Well, why did you hate cricket? Oh, because this phone. Da, 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 da. No, well, it's because of the phone you had, not because of it's not because of the service. If you don't have a good phone, you're not really going to be happy with the service. Your calls are
Hmm.
going to be coming through, your texts are going to be coming through, but every time you go on the internet or you try to browse this, you try to browse that, you're going to have a small screen and this and that and the third. It's like, man, and people are just going to, they're just not going to like your service, and then they're going to go somewhere else where they get a big old phablet type looking thing, a nice phone, nice fat phone. You know what I'm saying? They're going to buy a nice case with it, slap it on their hip, and then people are gonna be like, damn, man, where'd you get that thing? Oh yeah, man, I
Hmm.
went to Metro PCS. They hooked me up. You know what I'm saying? I bought it for $50, got a case and everything, and walked out the door for $100. Go see him right now. And boom.
Hmm.
That's it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
I mean, when it comes to cricket, I mean, this is what I'd rather do, and this is what I would do. Is I would not even go into to a cricket store myself personally. I would go on Amazon, eBay, find. I mean, you can find older flagship phones that are unlocked in good condition or excellent condition, almost like new for like $100.
Yeah.
Flagship phones from like last year, the year before, pay $10 for a cricket SIM card, go online, activate as a BYOD, and you're set up ready to go. I mean, and then you're going to pay $200 for an E5 Supra plus your activations plus all. I mean, it's a money rack is what it is.
Look at what the cat dragged in.
Uh oh.
Mill hustles. And what's going on there? Canada's Tech. Sorry, man, we were in the middle of talking. I didn't want to interrupt, but Canada's Tech. What's up? What's up? He's in the house.
I mean, right now you can buy the Moto G6 Forge at Walmart for $99 with a SIM card included. So I mean, all you got to do is just go home, activate it, pay for your plan, and you're done. You know?
Yeah, it's just sad, man. Because I remember being an employee, for 3 years, and it's like, dude, I wanted people to come in, enjoy their experience, get a phone that they can like. You know what I'm saying? And if the phone prices are a little bit lower, they'll tend to get cases and earbuds and Bluetooths. You know what I'm saying? That's where the money's at anyway. So if you're only paying $50 for, let's say you get the Motorola E5 Super, right? And you get it for, and this is Z Max right here, but let's say you get this thing for like $50, then now we can talk about, hey, you want to put a case on that thing, you want to put a Bluetooth, and so you rack up the accessory sales, you put insurance on it and everything like that. But if you're paying $179, that's pretty much it, man. You're gonna be tapped out. What's going on, Mill Hustles, with a $1 donation? Jumping in here. What are you invading, man?
I was at Cricket for almost 2 years, and I gotta say, I agree, man. You don't know how I was doing my selling skills went up like you wouldn't believe, because people would be like, oh, well, Metro or Booster giving it away for free. You know how many sales I lost, dude? And I even told a higher up at Cricket when I met him, when I was doing the velocity training online, I said, how are we supposed to overcome free? You can't overcome free. I don't care how great of a salesperson you are. Well, I can probably make someone pay for something free, but that's kind of, my last name is Hustle. So that's, let's not forget that part. So I kind of take that back a little bit,
Yeah.
I want to answer this question here. Oh, sorry. I want to answer this question here. It says, Jason says, I tried my wife's SIM in my Verizon phone and it wouldn't work. Yeah. Most of the time, the Verizon phones that are unlocked is the iPhones or the flagship phones. Most time, the cheaper phone like the Moto G6 Play, most time they have to be unlocked, and they won't be. They're gonna be unlocked.
It might be Verizon prepaid as well. If it's Verizon prepaid,
yeah.
So, Mill Hustles, what do you think about this hurricane, man? Real quick.
I mean, we're watching the Weather Channel right now, man. It's not looking good.
No, dude. I'm a pretty scaredy cat myself, man. This is not good. And you guys, you know that I'm like right on the East Coast. I don't tell anybody where I'm at, but I'm not inland, or I'm not on no mountaintop.
I thought you were safe in Alaska.
Yeah, I'm on the Alaska coast.
Hey, Mill Hustles, how about taking a trip with me down to the coast, this weekend, man?
Man, you know what? Honestly, I like danger, bro. I've been through several hurricanes. I ain't scared, but I don't think they'll give me the day off.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not sure if I can even go yet or not, because finances are kind of screwed up right now. So I want to go, and I want to try my best to go. See, one thing that I hate is these hurricanes come through usually in the middle of the freaking night. You can't see nothing, So that's another thing. So,
I mean, you could be out there with your beard blowing, man. You know what I'm saying? So
the thing is,
go ahead.
We could also go out there, CB, and that hurricane could go a completely different direction.
Exactly.
I mean, I was telling a story on my stream earlier today how back in 2006 or 7, I believe it was, we went to Orlando, Florida to avoid a hurricane, and instead of avoiding it, we went right to the eye.
Yep, exactly. That can happen. I mean, honestly, until Thursday, whenever it's going to be like just a couple hundred miles off the Wilmington coast. You really ain't gonna know, and you ain't even gonna know then what's gonna go. I mean, it can be heading straight for Wilmington and just take a shot north, and that'd be, you know what I'm saying. So you never know. You never know.
Oh
That's
yeah.
why that's why I'm like, people should be prepared for it. They shouldn't be too panicky about it because it's still 4 days out. It's still 1,000 miles in the Atlantic. I mean, it's nowhere near, I
Yeah, but they're
mean,
predicting it pretty much like
oh
it,
yeah.
they're not saying, oh, it's gotta, no, man, that they're saying that chance of it going north is just not in the cards right now.
Yeah.
Usually they're talking about, yeah, it still has a chance, guys, don't worry about it. Nah, man, they're pretty much all those little forecast things where they have the little spaghetti things or whatever going on, the lines, they're pretty much like all like into the coast.
Oh yeah. And I want to go down. I want to go down. Seriously, I want to get some coverage, some footage, I could sit there and actually have my tripod set up with the freaking live streaming for hours, just coverage in the thing. That would be like awesome.
And we'll be able to tell what you'll be able to tell us who outperforms what. Sprint, AT&T, T-Mobile, or whatever, what services.
Yeah, because
do
I got
best
all
during-
three. I got Total Wireless or Verizon, which we know how Verizon's, which we know how Verizon is in disastrous, times.
Oh yeah,
They want to throttle you, so Verizon's going to suck. But then I
they'll
got
probably call you
T-Mobile.
like, hey, CV Tech, we're gonna need a payment before you start this live stream.
Exactly. Then you got T-Mobile, and then I have NetBuddy. So AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon.
Harper C says, I like to avoid people as much as possible, but you can't seem to buy anything online at Metro. You have to deal with no speakers at the store. What's up, Sam Carol? I see you in the lurkers. Who are my lurkers tonight? Go ahead, drop those googly eyes. Yo, this has been a pretty good stream for no notifications, man. I gotta tell you that much.
37 watching.
Yeah, for not a notification going out. That is silly. So, did anybody get a notification here, or is everybody just kind of lurking around YouTube and just happened to see we were live? Mill Hustles, did you get notified?
Nope. I check my subscriptions like once every 3 or 4 hours to see what's going on.
Okay. And they're trying to change that, man. They're trying to change the subscription feed where it doesn't show you, it's not in chronological order anymore. Like it doesn't like tell you like I went live and then you went live, CV Tech went live, or whatever. It's not, they're trying to change that. Block Shaker is lurking. Ooh. Dang, Joel says. So Block Shaker, what's going on, man? I need some of that juicy news. Let's see here. The best device at Metro with the great deal is the E5 gaming. It's great. Yeah, man, $50. $50 for an E5 Super I think is amazing. E5 Plus. What do you think, Mel Hustles? What's the best deal smoking right now?
Stylo 4.
Stylo 4?
Stylo 4 or Q7. The Q7 Plus is down to $100. Or as usual, the iPhone 6S for $49 if you can find one, which nobody can. So,
yeah, I don't even know why they do that. Like, might as well just say non-existent. That's like a ghost offer just to get you in the door.
CV, have you found one yet? Yo, CV. Oh man, he got disconnected. He's in the chat.
Oh.
What was I trying to say? I mean, dude, I'm pretty sure there's millions of unsold iPhone 6S's that could be sold if they actually had them in the store.
Yeah. But yeah. Now, bro, that's not gonna happen. And every kid is dragging their parents inside every single store looking for that iPhone 6S or
Harper.
6, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I was there the next day and I was already too late. Still came out. Harper, usually you have to get an unlimited plan to get the deals. And Boost Mobile's going that route too, where they're making you get an unlimited plan to get the free phones or the discounts. Cricket don't make you do that. Not yet, at least.
Let me see here. 6S doesn't have 600 megahertz. You think these people care about the 600 megahertz?
Yeah.
They don't give a shit. They just want that. They want that 6S. They're probably not going to even use it with Metro for about a month, and they're just going to use it on school Wi-Fi. They don't care.
And the 6S was one of their better devices. I got a 6S when they first came out. I traded my 5S in for it at the Apple Store. No, you don't have to stay on it, Harper. You have to just pay for it up front in order to get the deal.
Yeah. So I sent CV Tech another invite, so we'll see what happens. Let's see here. I wonder if they make the iPhone SE2, will it be based off 7, 8, 9, or 10? Man, that phone is going to be expensive, guys. So don't even think you're going to go to some store and buy it for 150 or 200, 300. How much do you think this shit going to be, Mill Hustles?
About $850.
$850. And that's for the cheapo one. That's for the cheapo one, guys. So cheap. My God, dude. That's going to break so many hearts. I'm telling you. Everybody's going to be waiting for that cheaper phone, cheaper variant. What's up, buddy? Oh, okay, cool. CV Tech's back.
Piece of crap.
Hey, y'all go ahead and take over for a minute. I'm going to take care of Little John for a sec.
Yeah, if my hotspot don't turn off on me again.
Uh-oh.
Well, it didn't turn off on me. It just decided to not produce any more coverage, or it decided to just quit putting out Wi-Fi. So I had to turn it off and back on. Now I'm back on NetBuddy again.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, mine does that too sometimes. So, all right. So yeah, if you could take over for a second. You got it covered?
I got it covered, bro.
All right, let me just take care of Little John for a second.
And I have no idea what we're talking about because I was trying to get my NetBuddy back working.
No, like I was trying to say, the best deal Metro has, honestly, even though they don't ever have the freaking phone, are the free iPhone SE and 6S.
Exactly.
Because unless you have a Galaxy that's a flagship, nothing in there is competing with that. Nothing.
Mm-hmm. Like I was mentioning earlier, I had to really eat my words. I got the Samsung Galaxy J7 Refined 2018 on Boost Mobile. The new one came out. That phone poured in right now is free, and that phone's $230. And that phone is a great phone. I think it runs the Exynos 7880. I'm guessing it has 2 gigabytes of RAM. I know people complain about that, but honestly, it runs very, very well. And
2 gigs of RAM is fine for me right now.
Man, same with me, man. These phones with 60 gigabytes of RAM, I ain't planning on using my phone, to, have 20, 30 apps open in the background. Clear out your apps, clear out your cache. That helps out more than anything. I have played games with a phone with 2 gigabytes of RAM as good as a phone with 4 gigabytes of RAM. I have done multitasking with phones with half the RAM. So it's not that big of a deal, to be honest with you. It might, but that phone is free right now to port in store only. But yeah, that iPhone 6S, man. Finding that phone is like trying to find a little piece of gold in a great big haystack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've been thinking about grabbing that J7 myself because I've heard good things about it, and you can't beat free. You just have to get the unlimited plan. And if marketed correctly, that thing will sell out just like the iPhone.
See, I don't have the J7 Perks, which was last year's J7 from Boost Mobile, but I do have the 2015 J7. And I'm wanting to do a comparison between the J7 2015 and the J7 2018 to see just how far they came along in 3 years and if they really have came.
Yeah. Blockshaker says iPhone 6S and SE are non-existent. We've only had 5 in stock the past 2 months. Another thing to consider, I've been told by people that own Metro, Cricket, and Boost stores is a lot of times it costs them more money to get the phone than what they actually sell it for. And the carrier, the company, corporate, the big wigs make them buy the phones. I mean, John, how many times on the Cricket info thing when you were working there, it said, okay, this phone that was free is being discontinued and will be sold to the authorized dealer for like $100 or $150 when the phone shouldn't cost more than $20 when a phone goes end of life.
Oh yeah. Oh no, you're oh yeah, you're required to, as a dealer, you're required to get a certain amount of phones, and it's too bad. Like, because there's some people that they don't want to buy certain phones because it costs too much or this and that, or it's not a good profit margin. They're like, oh well, too bad. You're under our franchise, you're a franchisee, whatever, and you're committed to buy a certain amount of devices per our contract agreement, and you have to buy them. Just like the case manufacturers. Remember how I forget what brand they used to use, but they, how you have the cases with the Cricket, with the boxes or whatever, and it says Cricket on there with the cases and or whatever, and then there's another ones beside them that they'll have some Chinese branding or whatever, not really Cricket authorized stuff. They make people buy the one that says Cricket on there, and it's more expensive with that Cricket box. And they say, oh well, you're gonna at least, they said at least 50% of your stuff has to be Cricket branded. If not, they'll shut you down. So
yeah,
that's really bad.
Yeah, and I got a feeling that like these Metro stores, whenever they get their, I mean, now I could be completely wrong in this, but my theory is they might bring, but in their shipment they might have 2, maybe 3 iPhone 6S's, and when you get in there, they're already gone. So you're forced to buy something else that might cost you more money, or a phone that you're not gonna be happy or satisfied with.
Oh yeah, those iPhones, man, they cost them a lot of money. Like, I mean, you do the math. If you have to buy iPhones, you could buy what, 3 or 4 iPhones for $1,000, or you can buy 10 or 20 of the free phones, which you're going to push out more anyway. You're going to just buy those free phones. You're not going to stock those iPhones that are going to cost you more money, and you're going to have to worry about people.
Let me tell you one thing that I learned when I worked at Metro, and this is something that I took with me when I went to Cricket for the second time. Metro does not like BYOP customers. So if you ever go do BYOP and you're porting in, CB, let's say you were bringing your phone number from Total Wireless and I worked at Metro. You know what I would tell you if you were bringing your own device?
What's that?
I would be like, sir, I get you want to bring your own device, but I'm going to give you a free phone anyway, just in case. I know you said your phone is unlocked, but just to be safe. And who's going to say no to a free phone?
Mm-hmm. Oh, exactly.
But the reason we also do that, we don't tell this though, is it's safe, because I've had so many times where people said, oh, my phone's unlocked. Trust me. Well, 2 or 3 times. And then it turns out the freaking phone wasn't unlocked.
Mm-hmm. And really,
and now you have a quick service, and you know what I'm saying, they already paid the $60, they paid the activation fee, and now you have to return everything if you can even do it. Cricket Wireless is really hard to do.
Not even at Metro. So, and another thing, giving the free phone, Metro dealers get some sort of credit if they give out the free phone with the port in. I don't know exactly how that works. They didn't do that at Cricket as far as I remember. And I was a manager at like freaking 8 Cricket stores.
Yeah, and I mean, really, who's going to turn? I mean, if you told me that, who would really turn down a free phone? If they said, we got a list of 8 phones here that are a certain price and they're all free, you just pick one. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, even some of their lower phones that are free are good phones. You know what I'm saying? There's a few like the Coolpad Defiant and crap like that, but they got some really good phones for free. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Like when I worked at Metro, there was a guy that went in there with an iPhone 6S Plus and said, "Hey, I'm switching from AT&T. I already paid my phone off, and I want to do Metro." And the girl that was trading me said, "Okay, I'm going to give you a free Z Max Pro." And the guy did not want the phone, but she kind of said, "Hey, I have to give you the free phone. You're going to pay the same thing as you would if you just brought your own phone, but I'm giving you a free phone. If you don't want the phone, then just leave it behind."
I mean, I mean, if I came in there with the essential phone, we all know the phone is unlocked. It's not even a carrier associated. So we know that the phone in here is unlocked. Now, if I came in there with my Galaxy S7, it's like the Boost Mobile, say, hey, this phone's unlocked. There's a pretty good chance it's still locked. But phones like the Honor 7X or that I have or the Essential phone, them are of course definitely factory unlocked, so we know they're unlocked. But yeah, who's going to turn down a free phone? I mean, it's always good to have a backup phone, especially if you don't have many phones and you don't really deal with phones much. And you want, I mean, if you got your iPhone 6s Plus and you want to hang on to that phone, what's wrong with having a backup phone for a spare? You know?
Look, so put it like this: you have to pay $10 for that SIM card. So either you get the free phone, pay for the $25 activation fee, and then the $60 fee or whatever, right? And you walk out paying $85 for your activation, or you pay $95 and walk out with a SIM card. So because the free phone comes already with the SIM card in there, so you're literally going to pay $10 more and get a SIM card, or you're going to pay $10 less to get a whole phone for free.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, Metro had a better selection of phones than Cricket. Well, not at that time. When I was working at Metro, Cricket had the better phone selection. And we used to get when FedEx would show up, they'd bring 3 or 4 boxes, and one box would be a mixture of phones, and everything else would be ZMAX Pros.
Those were the good old days, man.
Everyone was doing ZMAX Pros. And when I first started working at Cricket, they had the best phone selection. They were competitive with Metro. I mean, Metro still gave out more free phones, but Cricket was still better price. Was still good there with pricing. We still had an excellent clientele, but I don't know what happened.
I mean, I bought 2 phones from Metro and a port in, and I've never paid an activation fee. Never paid an activation fee.
Yeah, there's a $10 activation fee now. It's just, I don't know.
Let me ask you this, CV, did you keep your J7 Refine?
I still have it for now, yes.
Oh, how long have you had it?
Too long. Why?
Is it returnable or not?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking. I might get one when I have a little more money because I have a few numbers I can port out.
Cricket $25 activation fee is so lame. Yeah, man.
See, the problem though, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. The last time I went to Metro, I got an iPhone 6s when they were the $29 deal. But somehow my bill, my total came out to like almost $150. And I said, what's going on? Every time I've gone to Metro where I live at, they always try to add things I don't ask for. So I have to really and that doesn't make me happy. Cricket's expensive, but Cricket don't do that. But at the same time, I know what Cricket's going to charge me. And and I can still call my old boss and she'll tell the associates, it happened the other day. She'll tell the associates, hey, charge him this much, charge him this much.
Block Shaker says, hey, John, I got some new info. Well, send the email over, buddy.
Oh, I get no info. I'm sad. I'm left out. No, I'm playing. I'm like, whatever. But yeah, 3 months ago or however long it's been, 6 months ago, whenever I bought the iPhone SE or got it for free and a port in, I didn't pay an activation fee. I mean, actually, I didn't even pay a tax. I mean, it was free. They said, okay, your total $60. I paid them out the door. Nothing.
Man, I finally got this
Samuel Carroll.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Samuel Carroll. I've been lucky a couple times. Went to a cricket store, and they actually was waiving activation fees, but it's very, very few and far between.
CV, you remember when I was working there, I was always telling you when you were considering getting an Idol 5, I said, buy it from me. I will not charge you upgrade or activation fee. Remember? Yeah. I was always saying that in the live streams. I was the Cricket guy.
Yeah, I mean, I got the Idol 5S because it was almost the same price as the Idol 5, but you're adding a 625 processor, some more RAM, fingerprint scan, all that kind of stuff. All 4 carrier unlocked for $200. Couldn't pass that price up.
I would still like to see an Idol 5S versus Idol 5 comparison.
Yeah. The Idol 5S is a boss. I'm sorry. It's actually, if I had to use one phone for the next 6 months and couldn't use any other phone, it would be the Idol 5S. Even with the Essential phone. Now, with the Essential phone, it's kind of, it's not quite as easy to choose, but if I didn't have the Essential phone, the Idol 5S would be the phone I would choose for the next, if I could use no phone for the next 6 months. The Idol 5, it's just that good. The cameras are great. The battery life for a 2640 whatever milliamp hour battery, that 625 processor, I can get great battery life. I mean, the phone is so fast, it's so speedy. Camera, it's just a great phone, and it's all 4 carrier usable.
Speaking of unlocked phones and deals, did you see the deal I posted about the Razer phone?
We lost you, man. Yeah, you can barely hear you, Mill Hustles.
Can you hear me now?
I can. I don't know.
It was loud. There we go. There we go. You were talking good, and they got really quiet, and I can hear you again now.
Okay, then that's Google Hangouts tripping. Did you see my Razer phone deal I posted?
Not yet.
Okay, there's a video I posted. Sorry, John, I don't mean to plug my channel, but yeah.
Go ahead. Please
kidding.
do.
The Razer phone, you can get a brand new Razer for $400 because the Razer Phone 2 is coming out.
Yeah, I seen that advertised several places. $400. That's a steal. That's a steal.
Yeah.
And last week, Amazon had it for $550.
Okay. Hey, let me just make it clear for people plugging and all that other stuff. You can plug your channel here as long as you're here during the live streams for the most part, and you're active and everything like that. I don't want no new person just coming in like, oh, come watch my channel, come see me. But if you're part of the family and you've been in here for a while and you're in a lot, I'm saying, it's okay for every once in a while to, I'm saying, and if you donate super chats and all that stuff, absolutely. I want people to be able to, see your content or check you out and whatnot. But yeah, man, none of these new people just come on in and, oh, watch my channel, subscribe to me. You know what I'm saying? The hell with FTR. Nah, man.
Just like TechWiz says, you have to use the code woohoo at checkout. But yeah, I appreciate that, man. But CB, answer this question. John, you too. Why is it when I have no money, all these deals are coming out, and then when I do have the money, they're too expensive? Why is that? It upsets me so much that I feel like grabbing my Stylo 4 and throwing it across the room.
I've been there, dude. I have been there so many times. Like, I had the money, and then something comes up, and then I don't have the money, and then all of a sudden something that I've been wanting to get comes on special deal, and then when you get the money again, it's back to full price. I feel your pain, man.
It's weird that when you're broke, it seems like you want everything, and you're walking through the store and you're window shopping, and you're like, all right, I'm gonna get that when I get money. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. And then once you finally get the money, you don't want anything. You're just like sitting there, like you're just like, I got this money, I'm chilling, and you don't want anything. Like, I've done that several times at Walmart. Like, I have a whole bunch of, I'll get a nice check or something or whatever, and then I'll be walking through Walmart, and I'm like, no, I don't want any of this stuff anymore.
Yeah, I have went through stores, and I've been like, if I had the money, I get this phone, I get this accessory, that accessory, and I would get it in a heartbeat. But then when you got the money and you're seeing the same products, you're like, I don't want to spend the money on that. I don't. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. So,
I mean, okay, it's like every day a new device gets added to my wish list, and that wish list just does not quit growing, and it's like to the point where this is an addiction, man.
Yeah, because it's like nowadays every single day or two something new's coming out, and it's all these Chinese phones, and they're coming out for like under $300, and they're awesome phones. Like I was talking to Magic earlier before you got on. everybody talked so much trash about blue until the blue Vivo 11 Plus came out, and that's like blue's all the rage. But how long is it going to be before blue's back being trashed again? I mean, I've used several blue phones that's been really good. I mean, I have plugged the Vivo XL3 Plus several times about how great that phone is, but people like, oh, blue, I wouldn't trust blue, I wouldn't have blue, I wouldn't. But when but when that Vivo 11 Plus came out, boy, everybody sure was all over it.
I like the specs, but I don't know. It's just something stopped me the other day from hitting the purchase button. It's like I'll like it, but then when I start seeing like the review videos and stuff, it's like, I mean, if I will take the phone, but it's just that phone in particular is not a priority for me.
Yeah, I mean, whenever Best Buy had it for $249, it's like one day only sale. I wanted to get it so bad, but the money just ain't there. So I was gonna. I really wanted to get it, but
It's weird though how blue. It's like they have all these shitty phones, and all of a sudden they come out with one banger, and all of a sudden now everybody loves blue phones. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly. I mean, for so long I've been like, Blue's a decent company. Blue, I've used several blue phones. They're good budget phones. They work decent, but if you're looking for like high performance, then Blue ain't your route. And everybody's like, well, no, Blue gives out your information. Blue can't be trusted. Blue, blah 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 blah. But then
what happened to that?
Exactly. But then as soon as the blue Vivo 11 Plus came out, it's like that one person grabbed it, then everybody grabbed it, and now blue, the new phone's all the rage. And after a month from now, it's going back to the same crap, and
they actually got caught. They actually got caught with their hand in the cookie jar a few times. They got delisted off of Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Their phones are shit. When the really low end ones are really, really crappy, and they come with two batteries sometimes because the battery life is so poor. Now all of a sudden they come out with a banger and everybody loves blue. They've forgot about all that stuff. But ZTE, God forbid, you know what I'm saying? The band's lifted everything and still people don't like ZTE. They don't want to deal with ZTE. But you know what I'm saying? They paid their dues. They did their thing.
With blue. One thing about blue, and I know people don't talk about these anymore, and I know people call them dumb devices, non-smartphones, but they're really called feature devices. That's the real name. That's what they're called in the cell phone industry. When it came to bar phones, when it came to flip phones, when it came to non-Android devices, they put out some really, really good products. Mm-hmm. Blue, talking about blue.
Mm-hmm, they did. But it was still always trash. I mean, 90% of people always trashed them, and I mean, I bought a few. I mean, to me, honestly, one of my best devices that's under $200 is the blue Vivo XL3 Plus. That phone's like $150, and that phone is fantastic. I mean, that phone works amazing. I mean, cameras are great. I mean, the screen is beautiful for 720. I mean, it's smooth, it's quick, the battery lasts a long time. I mean, the only reason why I don't use it more is because it don't have Wi-Fi calling, which I need Wi-Fi calling at my house. And I don't support Wi-Fi calling, but I've got 2 security updates on it so far. On a phone that costs $149, I paid $130 for that phone on Amazon Prime sale, and that phone has been nothing but just fantastic. I mean, it's just been a great, but and that's the now they got the blue Vivo XL and XL Plus. Them phones I would kind of leave alone, but the blue Vivo XL3 or XL3 Plus, man, them phones are just banging.
And let me ask everybody in the chat here. Do you guys still watch unboxings and reviews of phones or whatnot, or is there's a lot of phones coming out nowadays, so you guys don't have the time? Because I've noticed a big trend on YouTube nowadays that, I remember when I used to put out a phone for Cricket Wireless, it used to boom, you know what I'm saying? I used to get 1,000, 2,000 views in the first day, and then, more and more and more and more, and it used to gain, up to 20, 30,000. But nowadays it just seems like it's like, there's so many phones nowadays that you can't even you can't even really keep up. It's like every day is another phone, another phone, another phone. Do you think it's becoming saturated or what?
It is.
Well, I mean, my most viewed content is unboxings. I can do I can undo an unboxing, and I'll get couple thousand views. I can do a review of that phone and get a couple hundred for some odd, strange, unknown reason. Um, so, but my views right now were really down anyway. But yeah, I mean,
yeah, I'm just saying. I think it's like the phone market is getting so saturated, or maybe there's so many tech YouTubers doing it now that it's just not as hard hitting as it used to be.
yeah.
That's my theory.
Oh yeah.
Or am I going crazy?
I mean, I think it depends on what phone it is. I mean, the Stylo 4, when it came out, and you know, the first couple people that got it got really good views, and 1,000 people got it, and then the views just died for everybody's channel because you got 100,000 tech reviewers now.
Oh yeah, everybody with a phone or whatever. Now they want to be a tech reviewer. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like I don't know what to say, but I know this space is getting very, very crowded.
I mean, my best videos, like my Note 9 video, did awful, absolutely awful. My unboxing, my in-depth review that I did a day later, which I took a half hour to do, awful, absolutely awful. I did the LG Stylo 4 versus Note 9. That one did a little better. The one that did the best for the Note 9 was the cases.
Yeah.
My niche is these news videos, these deals. I mean, some don't do as good as others, but the like Anchor Hustles. That's my alias now. Anchor Hustles. Like news anchor.
Yeah, Block Shaker, I agree. Says I hate online reviews. Some reviewers don't understand the phone that's $49 is not $1,000 phone. Exactly. I've done reviews on phones that's $100, and because they don't have IP ratings and wireless charging and don't have an A45 processor with 1,000 gigabytes of RAM, it's like, oh my goodness, that phone is just pure trash. And I'm like, well, look at the price of the phone and look at the specs that you're getting. I mean, you cannot expect $1,000 flagship phone, or $50, $100 phone to perform as well as $1,000 phone. It ain't gonna happen. I mean, and a lot of it's I don't think it's really. I do think it's some of the bigger reviewers that says stuff like that, and they trash every phone that's not a flagship. But most of the time, it's the commenters, it's the viewers who, in the comments, they want to bash and trash everything that's not $1,000.
Who in particular does that? I mean, the tech reviewers that I watch, including y'all, are not biased. But if something's not good about a phone, genuinely not good, it's not good, and you'll say it. But they won't compare it to $100 phone to a $1,000 phone, you know. But who exactly does that? Like tech YouTubers.
I mean, I've seen a lot of those, like these big companies, like Phone Arena, Phone Dog, Android Authority, I mean, and others that y'all know, or that are really big, 2 million, 3 million subscribers,
Those names you just mentioned, the thing about them is the phone that they're looking for the perfect phone and that it doesn't exist. So it's like, if it's that bad, y'all have all these subscribers, y'all probably have a good revenue share. Why don't y'all make your own phone?
True.
Now, what do you mean? I didn't catch that.
These websites have huge traffic. Their websites, their YouTube channels, sponsors, commercials, all that stuff. And they're looking for the perfect phone, and it doesn't exist. So what I say is, why don't they make their own phone?
Yeah, I mean, I seen a video either today or yesterday from Phone Arena that I thought I would never see, and that was them explain that one guy explaining why he would probably not buy another flagship phone, and I was like, I thought I would never see that from a big site like Phone Arena.
I saw that.
But yeah,
Oh yeah,
and
but
I mean,
let them put out a phone and then let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how they feel and let's see how their review will go. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna be trashing the crap out of it. Oh, this is, it's an okay phone, but it's lacking this and it's lacking that, and it doesn't have this type of processor, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Just like the Shock Turbo Freedom XL. You know what I'm saying? Great phone, great price, and everything like that. I really love it. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead and throw this in the hands of one of those big tech reviewers. They'll demolish it. They'll be like, oh, well, it doesn't have this, doesn't have that, blah, 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 and well, it's not really like.
Yeah, it's running 2 gigabytes of RAM and a really low 60 gigabytes of storage and a very weak MediaTek processor, and it's blah 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 blah. But what they don't understand is like the Shock XL. You get the phone, the dual camera, the fingerprint scanner, a really nice display, a phone that works good. It's not meant to be flagship. It's meant for entry level budget users, and it comes with everything that you need in the box to get started. You ain't gonna go out here and fly here and buy a case. It comes with a case. You ain't gonna go out here and buy a windshield mount or a vent visor mount. It comes with it. You ain't gonna go out here and buy back covers. It comes with it. The battery, it comes with it. Everything comes with it.
My favorite tech YouTubers are the ones that say, I don't like this about this phone, but that's just me. It doesn't work for me. Those are the ones that I like.
Yeah, I mean, if I buy a phone, if I unbox it, if I review it, and if there's something about it that I don't like, I want to sit there and say, this phone right here, this thing right here, I do not like, but that's solely based on my personal opinion. And it is basically my own opinion. I'm just throwing it out there because I want people to know that my personal opinion is that this particular part is very subpar. But you might think differently. You might grab the phone. You might like it. Me personally, I don't. But that's why I try to, I mean, I don't care if I'm reviewing a phone. I mean, I freaking had the Galaxy S9. Did I find much wrong with it? No. Had to nitpick to find things wrong with it. But I said what I liked, what I didn't like. I don't care if the phone's $100 or $1,000. I'm gonna give my opinion on it.
Let me give y'all a couple of side notes before we continue. CV Tech is 45 away from 16,000. So
I know. I was 48. I was 48 when we started, and now I'm 45. So I got 45 away from 16,000.
I'm 25 away from 400. So I have a long way to go to 16,000 or 20,000. John, are y'all ready for a Nokia phone with 5 lenses?
Ridiculous, in my opinion.
I think it's too early for it. But I do like that Huawei Mate 20 with the 3 cameras and the little square design with the circle, the Mate 20 in red. Oh man.
Drooling over here. Because red.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Because red is my everything red. It don't matter what it is,
Yeah, I'm definitely a red person too. I mean, look at my profile picture, my red Adidas jacket.
Oh yeah.
Like red stuff over there. Lady Red's right there.
What I'm saying. Red. Oh my good. Don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on that tonight.
Hey, did everybody see my Star Wars Stormtrooper OtterBox on Instagram?
I haven't been on Instagram. When did you post it?
Yesterday.
I didn't see it yet.
Just for the Star Wars fans. No, but honestly, I'm not gonna lie. If I could have a red car, all my phones red, most of my clothes red, I would do it.
I was checking out the thoughts on Instagram. Sorry, man. I must have missed it.
I love red. Red, black, yellow, and then certain shades of blue are my favorite colors.
Lady Red says has red hair and is totally awesome. Yep.
Oh, and she was an awesome guest, bro.
Yes, she was. Lady
that was
Red,
a good video. That was a good video. I watched half of it so far.
She makes one hell of a thumbnail. Tell you that much. Let's see here.
Do what now?
she makes one hell of a thumbnail when I put her up there. Like, hey, look at that.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
But Stevie, while you're there, check out that case, bro. It's my favorite case ever. I just wish it wasn't an OtterBox Defender, but that's okay.
So, dang man, I lost my train of thought. Let's see, what are we doing here? What are we going on about?
Never mind.
Uh-oh. Oh man. Unleash the beast. But let me see. Sub 400. Okay, so yeah. Dang, Mill Hustles, what you doing for the 1,000? What you doing for the 1,000 subscriber, man? For
1,000 subscribers, man. A giveaway, a celebration. We're gonna get hammered with Elon Musk and what's his name?
What's name? Man. Elon Musk, man, that dude is tripping, man. Why did he do that? Not to get political or anything like that, which I don't really think that's political.
No, that wasn't political. That was just them talking about tech. What the heck? Joe, yep. When I get to 1,000 subs, guys, I'm gonna sit there and get trashed with Joe Rogan and Elon Musk. I'm gonna the whiskey back. I'm gonna sip. I'm gonna suck on the whiskey, the beer. I don't think I can do the left-handed cigarette because of work, but we'll have a good time either way.
That's really odd because now there's like people saying that they got fired because they used that certain thing that he was doing. He was smoking.
Well, it's legal where they are. It's legal where they are. So it's here. Yeah,
that's like you get fired from the company, and then all of a sudden you see that dude on a show doing it. Like, that's kind of messed up. I think that's kind of messed up. That's just my opinion.
I know you mentioned something about giveaway earlier. I remember a little while back I mentioned about doing like a giveaway, like maybe like buying like a $15-$20, like Google Play card or whatever, something to give back a little bit, whatever. And somebody had the nerve to tell me, wow, that's not much of a giveaway. After that, I pretty much said, forget it. I ain't doing nothing.
Well, yeah, I mean, if people that do that whole giveaway thing and all that, I've done it in the past before, but it's just not really, I don't know, man. The subscribers you gain they'll be there for a little bit, and then after the giveaway's done, they'll just kind of, go away.
But I mean, me talking about it and somebody sitting there having the nerve to say that's not much of a giveaway. I'm like, well, then fine, whatever. It won't happen. You know?
Back then, John and me used to do regular gift card giveaways, and we used to.
That's what I was saying.
I mean, who wouldn't want a chance to win a free Amazon or Target or Walmart gift card? Sign me up.
I mean, even if it's like $15-$20, it's still something. I mean, it's not. I mean, and it's free. I mean, if you win it, you're gonna get an email with a code.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because I'm not gonna send nothing out. So I mean, really, right now, stuff like that is like my best bet. But I mean, for somebody to say something like it, I was like, well, forget about it. That's why I haven't mentioned it no more.
Yeah, I used to do Sunday shout outs and stuff like that. I don't even like that anymore. So that's kind of like that's a whatever, because you only get YouTubers watching and then they go away, and then I don't know, man. It's just that's an old thing, man. That's what you used to do. That's what you used to do to get the subscribers back in the day, but that don't work no more. People caught on to that. Hey, hold on. Let me take care of Little John real quick. So hold on, guys.
Let me see what's going on in the comments. I haven't checked them in a while. But yeah, man, I think the news and the breaking news and the deals, that's my niche.
Yeah. I mean, see, that's like me. I mean, I find it hard a lot of times to sit down and do that kind of stuff. I mean, I pretty much have always had my setup of what I do. and stuff like that. And it's just like, but see, it's like now it's not gaining any views. I mean, with the videos that I'm doing the same videos now that I've done since for years, who's just brought in thousands and tens of thousands of views. But now, I mean, I can make a video about something, and out of 16,000, there might be 300-400 views, and then a month later, you might trickle in another few hundred. It's just like, you know, it's kind of hard to understand, you know, and that's why right now I'm in a pickle, basically, because it's like view counts are super low right now. I mean, the lowest they have been in a long time. Yeah, Takeaway says that's what pisses me off when people say, "Well, that's not much of a giveaway." Then leave. No one wants you here anyway. Exactly.
Yep. I mean, I got so much stuff that they send me. I could probably do a giveaway for the next 3 weeks and every day. I got so much crap, man. I probably should start doing some here in a little bit.
But it looks like that I'm gonna have to do something different with my channel if I'm gonna gain the views back. Cause right now they're just at all time low, so I'm gonna have to do something to gain them back.
Yeah, just sitting here in front of me. I can see I got microphones right here. I got freaking gaming headset, Bluetooth thingy or whatever. I got this watch right here that I'm not going to even use. It's like I got this lock right here that I have to review. It's a fingerprint scanner lock thingy. I'm not going to use this thing. What the hell am I going to? I'm not in school or anything like that right now, so I don't know. There's just a bunch of different things that I just don't even use. They just sit around. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm planning on it, Kenneth. I'm planning on it. It may not be a very long one, but I'm planning on it.
But yeah. Hey guys, I'm probably gonna have to end this thing really soon because Little John is starting to get moody or tired or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna have to go ahead and take care of him. It's just me and him. So
that's cool.
Let me try to get him some milk because that's probably what he wants. He wants some milk, huh, buddy? All right, let me try to get him some milk real quick. But
yeah, I'm planning on going live here a little bit myself after this live stream here. I'm gonna go live for a little bit, discussing a few things and just stuff like that. So I won't be on there too awful long, but I will for a little bit. You know, hopefully notifications will be sent out.
All right, so yeah, guys, let me go ahead and go. Don't forget to subscribe to Mill Hustles, CV Tech. Drop y'all stuff in the chat, man. And I guess I'll go ahead and go. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.
Have a good one, y'all.